Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. It's a basketball night in Upper St. Clair. My name's Hank Chesko, and I'm joined on the camera by Dom Rodriguez tonight. We have your Upper St. Clair Panthers hosting our neighbors to the south, the Canon-McMillan Big Macs. Canon-McMillan comes into the game with a 1-1 record, having played both Washington High, Wash High, and Trinity. The Panthers are 2-1, coming off a victory against the Knock Knights just a couple of nights ago. We'll be joining the PA announcer here for our national anthem and the player introductions shortly. The Panthers totally dominated Knock on Tuesday with 4 players in double figures. Most notable performance was by Dietrich, coming off the bench with 15. Del Rey, another inside presence, with 15. And McCormick played tough off the boards for 13. So our bigs had some points against the shorter Knock Knights. This is a section game tonight, the first section game for both teams. Last year the team split. Canon-Mac sort of like the girl with the curl in the middle of her forehead. When they were good, they were very good. And when they were bad, well, they weren't always that good. But they did make the Whippeal playoffs while St. Clair stayed home. Justin Robinson is a 6-foot sophomore guard. Davis is a 5'11 sophomore. There's 2 sophomores. Chad is a junior. He's a 6'2 forward.
Number 24, William Glendenning.
Glendenning, 5'8 junior.
And number 32, Kurt Bonnet. Canon-Mac coached by Rick Bell.
Number 32, Kurt Bonnet, is a 6'5 center. A stout fellow. He may have been playing on the Canon-Mac football team. He'll give Del Rey everything he can handle tonight. I was watching Bonnet in warm-ups. He moves around the court pretty good for a big guy.
And now, the starting lineup for your Upper St. Clair Panthers. At guard, a 6'4 junior, number 23, Brett McCormick.
Brett's coming off his highest scoring game of the season with 14 just a couple of nights ago.
6'5 sophomore, number 41, Garrett Del Rey.
Del Rey also had a season high against Knock. Him and Dietrich split time, and they were both very effective in the low post.
6'2 senior, number 11, Reed Applebaum.
Reed's in the starting lineup tonight, providing a little more muscle up front.
At guard, a 6' senior, number 24, Pete Serio.
Sirio will be running the point. And rounding out the starting lineup, 6' senior, 4-year starter, Christian Shea. Christian actually had a quiet night in Shea terms. He only had 7 on Tuesday. But again, with the bigs coming on strong, working the ball inside, going to the free throw line, we weren't as dependent on the long range jumpers from Sirio and Shea as we had been in the first 2 games. No common opponents for these teams so far this year, so it's sort of hard for me, not a scout, to know what to expect tonight. Now, last year the games were very highly contested. St. Clair opened up what was a close game in the 4th quarter. These teams really seemed to not like each other much last year. Canon-Mac had a heavy senior-laden team. I was talking about that before the game with a couple of other fans, that there was probably going to be some turnover, and in fact they've got a couple of sophomores and a couple of juniors starting. So they are a bit younger than the St. Clair team. We'll see if that means anything. Hagen's going to be jumping against Del Rey. Del Rey controls, but Canon-Mac steps in front of Sirio. It appeared that number 14, Robinson, stepped on the end line, or the sideline. St. Clair ball. First turnover, 6 seconds in. Robinson picking up Sirio. As Sirio drives, we see an infraction away from the ball. Ref lost his whistle, actually. A whistle was thrown onto the court. I think the ref saw a dangerous situation with an object on the court and just stopped the clock before anyone could get hurt. Nice heads-up play by Mr. Official. Sirio does the same thing, drives, tries to dump it inside to Affelbaum. Big Mac defender got in the way, deflected, ball went off of Affelbaum's hand. So neither team getting a shot off here in the first 30 seconds. Some pressure in the backcourt. Sirio giving him a little bit of body. Hit him with the body twice, then got him on the arm. 4 foul on Sirio.
Fouls on number 24, Pete Sirio, his first, team first.
It's always good at the beginning of a game to kind of gauge how much the referees are going to let you get away with. And Pete was pushing, but the slap on the wrist got him just inside the arc. Ball comes straight back. McCormick boxes out the shooter, Davis. Quick break to Affelbaum. There's the first 2 points at the 7-minute mark. 2-0, St. Clair lead. That long rebound in the break kind of caught the Big Macs napping. Bennett works it inside. Bonnet works it inside, excuse me. 2-2. Both teams perfect from the field. And that's not true. Canon-Mac missed one. They're 1 for 2. Let's see if Del Rey can take Bonnet in. Goes up with the left hand very nicely on the drop step. 4-2, Panther lead. Rebound, quick jump. Some spunk in number 14 Robinson going up against the larger Del Rey. Possession arrow was pointing to St. Clair. So Robinson now has the arrow for his team for the effort. Nice give and go. It's the oldest play in the book. (6-2) St. Clair lead. Just under 6 minutes remaining first quarter. Big Mac's working inside to Hagan. Hagan's fouled as he goes up strong, giving up a few inches to both McCormick and Del Rey, but that did not deter him.
Fouls on number 41, Garrett Del Rey, his first, team second. At the line is number 23, Chad Hagan.
First one is perfect. 6-3. Free throw cuts it to a 3-point lead. Clock stopped at 5:44. Second one is short. Del Rey boxes out Bonnet for the rebound. Pete was a little out of control, lost his balance, and by course of losing his balance, palmed the ball, or a carry. Good call by the ref. I think that was the right call. Now in the NBA, that would not have been a carry, but this isn't the NBA. Nice entry pass to Bonnet. 6-5. Panther lead to 1. 3-pointer from Shea. Watch out if he warms it up. 5 points for Shea. 9-5. Panther lead. The lefty jumper, front rim, short. Long rebound to Shea, looking to run. McCormick makes a nice move. Davis went for the steal. McCormick allowed him to run past him, cut behind him, went in for the layup. Couple of bang-bang plays, and St. Clair's out to a 6-point lead. 11-5, 4:59. Canon-Mac coach said, I've seen enough of that. Need to slow this down a little bit, get the boys under control. Fairly good-sized turnout in the Panthers student section today. I'd give it a 75 to 80% full. Not packed in too tight yet. About 5 or 6 rows of Canon-Mac fans. Very nice tumbling routine done by the Canon-Mac cheerleader during that timeout. We've got Dietrich checked in for Del Rey. Number 22 for Canon-Mac, Chward, is in. Chward is he's got the elbow brace on. Running lefty from the key.
Basketball number 21, Keontae Davis.
That's Davis's first basket. I'm going to guess here that number 22, Chward, is a bit of a defensive specialist. They have him chasing Shea all over the court. Let's watch that matchup as it progresses. Joyce checking in for Affelbaum. Glendenning is picking up Shea in the backcourt now. Well, maybe the idea is just wear him out, give him a different look every time. McCormick had a thought. Serio, always a threat to shoot. Joyce high off the backboard. Serio made a nice penetration. Dumped it back over to Joyce for the 12-foot bank shot. 13-7, 6-point lead, St. Clair. Just under 4 minutes. Some tough harassing defense caused a turnover. A very, very short possession for the Big Macs. St. Clair looking to extend the lead to 8, would be the biggest lead of the evening. Wide open three-pointer for McCormick. Can't get it to go. Long rebound, picked up by Chward. McCormick jumps the pass. Nice deflection. St. Clair was there to clean up the mess. Pump fake, drive. Think he got him with the body. Not much of a foul, but you know, that's almost a good no call there. He was kicking it back out. I don't know.
Fouls on number 22, Michael Toward.
Toward is how we're saying it, Toward. Limberio checked in. Joyce goes up with a nice left-hand shot off the inbound pass. Quick 4 points for Joyce off the bench. St. Clair opens up 8-point lead, 3:19 remaining. Nice drive and dump. Very nice. That play was made by Glendenning. Very quick. He turned on the Jets and dumped it off to Bonnet. Bonnet leading all scorers with 6. Dietrich trying to back in on Bonnet. He wasn't sure if he wanted to bank it or go for take it straight in, and he kind of was in between. Serio steps in front of the dribbler, trying to draw an offensive. More than 2 people in the crowd thought it was an offensive. It's one of those bang plays you'd like to see on replay. Limberio breaks up the pass. Davis got a half step of penetration and tried to dump it off a little too hard to Bonnet. They were only a couple of feet apart and it went off Bonnet's hands. Tough pass to handle. 15-9, St. Clair with a 6-point lead. Steen running the point with Serio on the bench. He gave up his dribble. He's got to need some help. Nice entry pass. Nice entry pass to Joyce from Shea, but the stronger Canon-Mac defender got Joyce to shoot, falling away from the basket. That's always a tough shot. Bonnet working in on Dietrich. Nice defense from Dietrich. There's some big boys are banging underneath. 3-pointer from Shea.
Number 14, Christian Shea for 3.
18-9, 9-point Panther lead, courtesy of Christian Shea. Nice drive. Went up a little too strong with the left hand. St. Clair controls the rebound. Joyce loses it on the break. Oh, that was close to a backcourt. A little sloppy play there for the last 30 seconds. The worst thing about sloppy play like that is a junior broadcaster like myself has a hard time keeping up with it. Couple of substitutions here. Del Rey back in. Number 15 for Canon-McMillan. Gibson in. First time he's been in this evening. He's got Robinson, Bonnet, Hagan, and Toward in with him. A little bit of pressure on the ball by St. Clair. St. Clair playing some tough man-to-man defense right now. They're right in the face of the Big Macs. Nice basket, though. That 14-foot jumper from Davis. It's his second basket. Actually, the PA announcer said Davis, but that was 23, and according to my program, that's Hagan, not Davis. This will be the Panthers' first trip to the line. See how if he's got the lefty stroke going tonight. Nice rotation, short. Bonnet goes to the bench. Davis comes in. This is with Bonnet on the bench, it's a shorter, smaller Canon-Mac lineup. Want to give Bonnet a minute rest at the end of the quarter so he can then get the extra rest during the commercial between the first and second quarters. Second free throw by Del Rey, and they work it inside. Go figure. You go to a shorter lineup and you get the inside basket. Davis with his second basket. Shea tried to go. Steen thought Shea was going back door. Shea didn't have the cut, stopped, but fortunately for St. Clair, the bounce pass went off of the Big Mac player. Steen deep in the corner. I'm sorry, I keep saying Sheen. It's not Sheen, it's Steen. My apologies. It's a bit of a tongue twister with Shea and Sheen. I want to say Shea and Sheen, but it's Shea and Steen. Again, apologies to everyone in the audience named Steen. Turnover, St. Clair. 6-point lead. Canon-Mac, nice dribble drive, takes the jump shot, a little long. Steen looks to break, gets it off to Applebaum. Applebaum catches it in between steps, goes to the floor. Big Macs come up with the ball, bodies flying everywhere. Three-pointer from Tuord. The lefty jumper, long rebound. Well, the Big Macs finished that quarter with a flurry, cut the lead to 6, but they had some open jumpers there near the end and could have cut that lead in half down to 3, if they had not gotten one of those three-pointers to drop. Very entertaining quarter of basketball. Not too many fouls. Game reset. We've had 3 team fouls on the Panthers, 2 team fouls on Canon-McMillan. The problem with the 3 St. Clair team fouls are that 2 of them are against Serio, the senior point guard, who the Panthers depend on to run the offense. I think when he went out, we were stuck on 17 after he went out. We didn't do too much scoring after Pete went to the bench. You have to protect the player with the fouls, though. After tonight's game, the Panthers have a couple of games on the road. They'll be playing next week. They'll be playing next week on the 16th, Tuesday the 16th at Baldwin. Then they head to Florida for the 18th, 19th, and 20th to play in the KSA tournament. I don't know that we see too many fans there other than the parents. And then right before Christmas on the 23rd, they play Bethel Park at home, or away, I'm sorry. Here we go, second quarter. We've got Toward. Toward gets a nice inside pass to Davis. Davis couldn't get the little lefty lane to go. Ball was knocked out by St. Clair. St. Clair has Serio back in, Applebaum, Zach Joyce, McCormick, and Shea. And as soon as I try to give you the lineup, 14 seconds in, both coaches are making some substitutions. Del Rey in for the Panthers, Bonnet and number 24, Glendening come in for Big Macs. Applebaum with a nice interception. Panthers try to run, but Big Macs are back quickly. No fast break points on that turnover. Nice transition defense by the Big Macs on that play. Applebaum stole the pass way up top on the inbounds, and they got back very quickly. Tries to drop step. No. Del Rey tried the drop step and then a little right-handed fall away. Did not draw iron. Again, a bullet pass from 3 feet away is tough to handle, and it'll be turnover. Canon-McMillan ball, St. Clair. Seems like a little bit of nerves on that pass. It's a little jumpy, a little heebie-jeebies. Serio bringing the ball across half court, picked up by Toward. McCormick tries to force the ball into Del Rey, who is cutting across the key, out of bounds off of Bonnet. Set play to set up a three-pointer by Shea. Tried to get it inside to Serio. A little too deep. Nice pick and roll. Couldn't get it to go. Big Macs intercept us. A lot of turnovers in this game so far. It's either sloppy passing or good defense. Not sure which it is. Applebaum deflects the pass to the cutting Hagan. It'll be Big Macs will retain possession. Toward inbounding. Takes the easy pass. Long three-pointer is good. Glendening hits the first three-pointer for the Big Macs for the night. Cuts the lead to 3. Pass to Applebaum. Nice hard drive. Line up with the left hand. I'm always envious of players that can go in left-handed. I could never lay up with my left hand, no matter how many times the coaches beat it into my head that was the right play. I could practice it, but would never do it in a game. On that last play, a nice drive by Applebaum. It's like his quickness and his spurt to the basket caught the Canon-McMillan players a little off guard. I don't think they expected him to make that kind of cut. Anyway, 5-point lead for the Panthers. 6:21 remaining. Three-pointer from Hagan, air ball. Joyce from the wing. Nice three-pointer from Zach Joyce, who had just checked in for Applebaum, who picked up his second foul. 7 points from Joyce off the bench and not a lot of minutes. We're just at the 6-minute mark here in the second quarter. You love getting a player to come off the bench, hit a quick jumper, make a couple layups. Nice game so far for Zach. Bonnet had 6 points very early on. He had 6 of the first 9 points for the Big Macs, and I don't think they fed the ball into him since the first couple of minutes of the first quarter. Might be a nice strategy to see them work the ball inside them a little more. The guards and the forwards were taking some jump shots and some running one-handers. That last foul on Applebaum now gives the Panthers 5 for the half. 2 more, and the Big Macs will be shooting a 1-and-1. Canon-McMillan having only committed 2 team fouls so far. We've got Toward, Davis, Hagan, Bonnet, and Glendenning starting lineup for Big Macs. McCormick, Joyce, Shea, Sirio, Del Rey in for the Panthers. Lefty tries to get McCormick to go for the head fake. Wasn't going to happen that time. Dished it off to Bonnet. He looks to drive, and he goes up with the right hand. Nice right hand by number 21, Davis. He's a natural lefty who went up with the right hand. Cuts the Panther lead to 6, 24-18. Give and go, worked again. That's the second time they've run that play. Shea, the first player in the double figures with 10, takes the Panther lead back out to 8. Approaching 5 minutes here to go, first half. Glendenning backs it out. McCormick picks him up. Not sure that's the shot the Big Macs wanted. Front rim, three-pointer off the front rim short. They really didn't work their offense, their half-guard offense very much at all. Glendenning just sort of dribbled and shot. St. Clair content to be patient. They're going to try to run that give and go one more time. No, three for a nickel. Shea from the top of the key. He's heating it up tonight. Nothing but net. 29-18. Largest lead of the night for the Panthers. Jump switch there. Joyce picks up Glendenning. Davis drives, shoots, and one. I didn't see the foul. The lefty, the young lefty, has a nice stroke. Davis is just a sophomore.
Number 23, Brett McCormick, his first, team 6 at the line. Davis.
Plays like a left-handed version of Stephen Curry from Davidson. His first trip to the free throw line tonight. Rattles out. Joyce with the rebound. Limberio pulls up. Steve can shoot if he gets a look. He can heat it up too. Sophomore picking up sophomore. Tries to drive. Nice rebound by Bonnet. That's 8 points for Bonnet. Davis made a nice drive. Got a half step on Limberio, but couldn't get a good shot off. But the hustle offensive rebound by Bonnet. Little ticky-tacky foul out on the wing by Hagan. That's his first foul. 3 team fouls for the Big Macs. Set play for the three-pointer from Shea. The missile is off. Long rebound to Hagan. Score remains 31-22. 3:21 remaining. Toward from deep in the corner. No good. Tipped up. Joyce controls. Dietrich did a nice job of boxing out Bennett. Tipped the ball over to his teammate Joyce. Three-pointer from Shea, no good. Missed his last 2. I think they're going to keep feeding him. He's a tough matchup for anyone. Davis picking him up, trying to show his chops. 14 on 14.
Fouls on number 14, Justin Robinson, his first team fourth.
Three-pointer deep in the corner from Sirio. Hits the back side of the backboard. Hagan controls for the Macs. Sirio picking up Davis on this possession. Hagan tries to go in strong. Little out of control. Hagen was a little out of control with that drive, but again, Bonnet with a nice hustle play with the offensive rebound. He's a wide body that's hard to box out. St. Clair lead, cut to 7. Dietrich trying to back in on Bonnet, and one. Dietrich used his left elbow to create some space between him and the bigger Bonnet. Bonnet got called for the foul. Yeah, they're always going to call it on the big guy.
Fouls on number 32, Kurt Bonnet, his second.
That's either a very good play by Dietrich if he gets away with it, or a very bad foul if he gets called. Takes the St. Clair lead back to 9 with 2:08 remaining in the first half. That was Dietrich's first basket. This is his first trip to the free throw line. Nice rotation and sinks it. 10-point St. Clair lead. Robinson goes to the bench. And number 47, it looks like, 47, 42. Clutter in for the first time. Davis, they don't have an answer for Davis.
Number 21, Keontae Davis.
Gets that half-step penetration and throws up a nice little jumper. Oh, beautiful play by Dietrich. Gave the pump fake and then dumped it off to Liberio. Credit the assist to Dietrich. Davis again from inside the foul line.
Basket by number 21, Keontae Davis.
Davis has 12 points. Him and Bonnet keeping the Big Macs within striking distance. Nice drive and dump to Dietrich.
Mike Dietrich.
Shea with the drive, dumping it off to Dietrich. St. Clair with a couple of nice passes in the last 2 possessions. St. Clair doing it with the drive and an assist. The Big Macs doing it with offensive rebounding from Bonnet and penetration from Davis.
Fouls on number 24, William Glendenning, his first, team 6.
Both teams now with 6 fouls. Free throw is short. Score remains 38-28. I'm going to try to say 20 and not 20. Watching the replay of the game last night, I realized I say 20 like a burger and not 20 like my ESPN colleagues say. So I'll try to have a little more dignified pronunciation of the word 20. While I was talking about pronouncing the word 20, St. Clair turned the ball over as they were trying to break down the far sideline. Just under a minute to go. 10-point St. Clair lead. Nice penetration by Hagen. Goes up strong, draws a foul.
Number 23, Chad Hagen.
This Big Mac team hanging strong. Every time St. Clair gets the lead up to double figures, Big Macs come back with a bucket or a 3-point play. Free throws long, rebound controlled by Dietrich. Steen and Toward fighting for position. Toward got caught. He probably was just pushing back. It's always the second guy that pushes that gets caught and gets the foul. Pleading his case. He's pleading his case. He's not happy about the call, but he's probably right. He probably just hit Steen back. You can see that whether it's football, basketball, it doesn't matter what the sport is. The retaliator is always the one that gets caught. Steen going to the free throw line. This is his first trip. Shooting the front end of a 1-and-1. Looking to take the St. Clair lead back to 9. Nice lefty stroke is good. $37.7 remaining, second quarter. second one, long, bouncing, can't get it to go. Hagen boxes out Joyce nicely and controls the rebound. Davis trying to break down Steen. Hagen not expecting the bounce pass back from Davis. Coach Holzer making an offense-defense substitution, bringing in Limberio for Steen. Gibson just checked in for Canon-McMillan. Shea gets half a step, decides to pull it back out. I think St. Clair content to hold for the last shot here. Three-pointer from McCormick. Rebound controlled by Limberio. Shea. Oh. Joyce controlled the rebound out of Limberio's hands, threw up a three, fading away from the basket. That would have made the top 10 film, but I think he must have been on the end line before he had a foot. Either he or Limberio had a foot on the end line before they got the shot off. 1 second remaining. Well, Del Rey blocked that shot, but I'm not convinced that's one you want to defend against at the risk of taking a foul. Let the kids shoot from half court. What are the chances? But at any rate, that's the end of the first half. St. Clair holding a 9-point lead, 39-30. We're going to take a break here, grab something to drink. We'll be back in a few minutes for the start of the second half, and we'll give you some scoring recap. Welcome back, sports fans. This is Hank Chesko along with Dom Rodriguez manning the camera. We're here to bring you the second half of the St. Clair Canon-McMillan basketball game. St. Clair has a 9-point halftime lead. Hope you enjoyed that first half. Recapping the scoring, for the Big Macs, it was all Davis and Bonnet. Davis had 12 and Bonnet had 10. Hagen chipped in with 5 and Glendenning a 3 for their 30 points. Over on the St. Clair side, not quite as balanced scoring as it was the other day. Shea led all scorers with 13. Joyce kicked in 7 off the bench. Nice contribution from Zach. Applebaum had 4. McCormick had 1 bucket. Del Rey had 3. Limberio, 4 points off the bench. And Dietrich, 5 points off the bench. So you had 5 from Dietrich, 4 from Limberio, that's 9, and another 7 from Joyce. 16 points off the bench. Coach Holzer has to be happy with that kind of performance. For the Panthers, we have Sirio, Applebaum, McCormick, Del Rey, and Shea. For the Big Macs, Bonnet underneath. Robinson, who started but didn't see much playing time. Davis, who the Panthers had no answer for. Number 24, Glendenning, and number 23, Hagen. Canon-Mac stays in a man-to-man. Both teams have played man pretty much. A long 3 from McCormick. Applebaum can't get the rebound. Quick outlet pass. Hagen found Robinson on the break. Robinson couldn't get the lay-in to go. Panthers were back to clear the ball. Sirio got half a step on his man, went hard into the lane, and was fouled. In the playground, that's just a good block, but I think he got him with the body as he went up. Hagen's asking the ref, where was the foul?
First, at the line is number 24, Pete Sirio.
Pete's first points of the night, his first trip to the free throw line. He was shut out in the first half. Pete with the nice stroke for the free throw, taking the Panther lead back to 10. Nice rotation. McCormick with the hustle play on the offensive rebound. Serio drives. Off-balance shot. Well, you know, if he gets pushed, how is it a walk, I think is what Coach Holzer is saying. I have a tendency to agree. Don't want to sound too much like a homer, but I think they got away with one on that one. 10 points as we approach 1 minute gone by here in the third quarter. Robinson with the ball up top. Davis pass into Bonnet. Bonnet goes up strong on Del Rey. Wasn't pretty, but it counts. 8-point St. Clair lead. And for those of you that follow the Panthers, you know that in every game this season they've come out very sluggish at the beginning of the third quarter. First 5 minutes, I think, is important to set the tone. First couple minutes. Hagan. Oh my, I didn't see that foul. That'll be 3 on Serio. Hagan made the nice deflection and steal of the pass at about 30 feet away from the basket. Ball was bounding down the court. Hagan got to it. The ball was going to go out of bounds off of Hagan's knee, but they called Serio. Both Serio and McCormick take a seat. Steen and Joyce check in for the Panthers. Davis with a little jumper from 18. Can't get it to go. Shea drives, pull-up jumper, no good. Two Panthers had their hands on the ball. Glendening coast to coast, can't get it to go. Glendening coast to coast, couldn't get it to go. Robinson was in the right place at the right time. Panthers still haven't scored here yet in the second quarter. Del Rey can't get it to go. The 9-point Panther lead has been reduced by 1/3. Actually, let me correct myself. We do have 1 point here in the second quarter, in the second half, and one free throw by Serio. Shea couldn't get the short jumper to go. Somewhere between a lane and a jumper. Head fake by Hagan. Head fake by Hagan, got half a step on Affelbaum. And Affelbaum committed the foul, I believe. If so, that's going to be 3 on him.
Fouls on number 11, Reed Affelbaum, his third, team second. At the line, number 23, Chad Hagan.
Hagan was 1 for 2 from the free throw line in the first half. Make that 2 for 3. Five-point Panther lead. Nice rotation. Front rim, backboard and in. Nice touch for Hagan. Little racehorse basketball. Let's see what happens when the dust settles. I think what they're going to call is that the steal made by number 14 Robinson, he came down on the sideline and was actually out of bounds. Again, a little backcourt pressure catching the Panthers off guard, and it was almost effective, almost created the turnover. 4-point Panther lead. Del Rey over to Joyce. The pass was a little bit behind Joyce. Had to stop to catch it, couldn't just keep it in motion. Del Rey works inside, can't get it to go. Rebound tipped over to Del Rey. He's going to be called for traveling. Dietrich in for Del Rey. This is the closest the Big Macs have been since early in the second quarter. Wide open 3 for Hagan. Long, back rim, controlled by Dietrich. Steen brings it up along the side. Joyce quickly into Dietrich, and I think we're going to call him for a walk. Panther big men called for traveling violations on consecutive possessions. They're saying we have to walk to get around Bonnet. He's too big. Affelbaum in for Dietrich. Reed playing with 3 fouls. Nice penetration. Davis just a little too quick for Steen on that possession. Beat Steen, tried to dump it into Bonnet. Bonnet couldn't get it to go, but he's going to the free throw line.
Fouls on number 15, Zach Joyce, his first, team third.
First one rattles around and in for Bonnet. 13 for Bonnet so far tonight. Nice outing for the big man. A little long. Affelbaum streaking in for the rebound was. I didn't see that Davis touched it, but he must have. I thought it was off of Affelbaum, but I'm a little far away from the action. At any rate, St. Clair ball. Glendenning picking up Steen in the backcourt. Panthers have just 1 point so far, 4 minutes in. Shea short, rebound long arms of Lamberio. Steen can't control it. Shea tries to drive, kicks it out, lefty from deep in the corner, can't get it to go. Rebound Bonnet, excuse me. Here come the Max. Max had a chance to cut the lead to 1. Had a couple shots inside the key, couldn't get him to go. Shea drives, mid-range jumper from Joyce. First basket of the second half for the Panthers. 3:35 remaining. Panther lead down to 5. Big Max won't go away. Three-pointer from Robinson. He can't get it to go. Looks like it's going to be a rebounding foul on the Big Max.
Fouls on number 23, Chad Hagan, his third.
Hagan tried to go through Affelbaum instead of around him. Glendenning picks up Steen in the backcourt. Token pressure, more nuisance pressure than a turnover-inducing pressure. Shea beats his man, dumps it off to the cutting Affelbaum, who goes up strong, protects the ball with his body, gets it to go. Panther lead back to 7. 6 points for Reed tonight. Glendenning, nice pass into Bonnet. Joyce gave up his body, stepped in front of the bigger Bonnet, took the offensive foul.
Fouls on number 32, Kurt Bonnet, his third, team fourth.
That's the third on Bonnet. They can't afford to lose Bonnet. Give Joyce credit for stepping in front of Bonnet. Bonnet probably 40 or 50 pounds heavier than the slender Joyce. 7-point Panther lead, 2:53, timeout on the court. Now this is where my colleagues at ESPN have the advantage of going to a commercial. I got to keep talking. Taking a quick look at the scoring. Davis, I don't think Davis has scored yet here in the second half, but Robinson has kicked one in. Hagan had a 3-point play. Bonnet had a free throw and a basket. The Big Macs did have the Panther lead down to 4 with a chance to take it to 2. They had a couple of shots underneath on offensive rebounds, couldn't get them to go. St. Clair eventually controlled the rebound, came back and got a basket. That's a big swing. You know, you can get it to a one-possession game. You feel like you're just you're one shot away from being tied or having the lead. So that was a big defensive stop for the Panthers. Bonnet's going to stay in with 3 fouls. Other than Bonnet, not a lot of height for the Big Macs, so they almost can't. damned if they do, damned if they don't. Can't afford to take him out. Toward picking up Shea in the backcourt. Glendenning now on Shea. More than token pressure here. Glendenning on Steen. Toward on Shea. Affelbaum sets up a screen far away from the basket. Joyce, he's feeling it. Could have been a 3-point or 4-point play. Beautiful long three from Long, and that was a three. I swear he got hit after it and went down, but nice drive and jump shot by Hagan. Can't get it to go. Hagan elevated very nicely on that jump shot, but he had a little too much momentum as he was cutting to the basket. It's a tough shot. Dribbling at full speed, coming to a quick stop, and taking the jumper.
Fouls on number 32, Kurt Bonnet, his fourth, team fifth.
And with 4 fouls, it looks like they're going to sit Bonnet now, probably through until at least the fourth quarter. That was a big foul. 10-point Panther lead. See what they can do with Bonnet on the bench. Shea penetrates on his man Clutter, and as the defense collapses to pick up Shea, he dumps it off to Affelbaum.
Fouls on number 24, William Glendenning, his second, team sixth.
Affelbaum will be shooting 2.
Reed Applebaum.
His first trip to the free throw line tonight. First one hits the front rim and bounces in. The front rim backboard driveway basket. 11-point Panther lead. Biggest of the half. Nice stroke on the second one, nothing but net. 8 points for Reed. Davis has been quiet here in the second half. Panthers did not have an answer for him in the second quarter. Just inside the arc, the lefty is Long. Long rebound. Nice hustle play by Hagan as the ball was bouncing out of bounds. Grabbed it in midair, threw it off the Panther. So Canon-Mac will retain possession. Nice play by Hagan. My old coach Bob Hudak would have loved that play. 3-pointer from Toward. Rebound Long, controlled by Joyce. Hagan had his hand on it but couldn't quite control it. Three-pointer from Shea is good.
Number 14, Christian Shea, three.
It's a tough, guarding Shea is a tough matchup for Mike Clutter. Shea's just a little too quick for him. Nice drive, good body control by Davis. Couldn't get the lefty leaner to drop though. But he protected the ball nicely with his right hand and his right hip, drew the foul and went up. Couldn't quite get it to go.
At the line is number 21, Keontae Davis.
For all of Davis's shooting, he can't get a free throw to go. He's 0 for 2 now. Panthers' lead has crept back up to 15. Just about 1 minute remaining, third quarter. Second one, Davis couldn't get it to drop. 0 for 3 for Davis from the free throw line. Steen bringing the ball across half court for the Panthers. Shea drives, dumps it back off nicely with the left hand of Joyce. He can't get it to go. Steen corrals it in the corner. Left hand three-pointer, can't get it to go. Limberio, rebound, can't get it to go. Strong rebound by the slight Gibson. Jumping ability of Shea. Blocked that pass but couldn't control it. Beautiful basket by Davis. Well, he dipped his left shoulder to get some separation, but it wasn't a foul, and then took the jumper. Panthers going cold here in the last minute. Can't get any of their threes to go. Long three, desperation three by Robinson. Oh, there's the end of the third quarter. St. Clair with a 13-point lead. They've added 4. They had a 9-point halftime lead. Canon-McMillan came out strong in the first 4 minutes of that quarter, cut the lead down to 4. Then Bonnet got his third foul. St. Clair got the lead back up to 9. Bonnet went to the bench with his fourth foul. With Bonnet on the bench, St. Clair was able to work the ball inside a couple times, drain a 3, got the lead to its biggest point of the night at 15. But then a late basket by the Big Macs got it down to 13, and that's where we stand. A couple of threes by Shea in that quarter. He's got 4 threes for 12, 13, 14. Shea with 16 points, a typical Christian Shea game. Trying to take the game over in the third quarter, put the team on his back. Lamberio and McCormick had some open looks there in that last quarter. We got a few of those threes to go. We could have this one in our back pockets, but as it is, I have a feeling the Big Macs are just not going to go away. Tough, scrappy team. A bit younger and a little shorter than the Panthers, but they play well together and they're very athletic. We have Davis, number 14, Robinson. Clutter stays in for Bonnet. Hagan on one side and Glendenning on the other. For the Panthers, Cirio in there with 3, and that's going to be 4 on Cirio. And I couldn't even reset the lineup 7 seconds into the last stanza. That's 18 for Davis. Make it 19. Davis leading all scorers. Has almost half. At pressure, full court pressure, St. Clair couldn't control the ball. Davis, stop, jumps, yes. 21 for Davis. His points match his number. Another turnover. I think you're going to see a timeout from Coach Holzer. Yes, it is. He's screaming for a TO, baby. My words were still hanging out in the air that this Canon-Mac team is just not going to go away. And sure enough, a couple of quick baskets, a few turnovers off the press.
The winning number for tonight's 50-50, 001472.
001472. If you have the ticket at home.
001472. The winner can claim the $69.
Oh, that tough full court defense and nice. Davis is just, I'm very impressed with Davis. He knows how to get some separation, almost like a wide receiver in football, where he takes a couple dribbles, gets a little bit of contact, and knows how to just turn his shoulder into the defender, which stops the defender, and he drops back and shoots. He's just fun to watch. He's only a sophomore. We'll see him for a couple more years. Eight-point Panther lead. Only 30 seconds gone by here in the fourth quarter. McCormick, Joyce, Shea, Cirio, and Applebaum. Cirio staying in with 4 fouls. Davis. He looks like he could do that all night. 23 for Davis. St. Clair has to do a better job breaking that press. While they did break it, it was very close to a steal in the backcourt. Shea got the pass over to Applebaum, who went up strong, but couldn't get the layup to go, drew the foul. First one looked like it was long, back rim and dropped in. Applebaum 3 for 3 from the line. Takes the St. Clair lead back to 7, 53-46. Second one, nice rotation, and it's also good. Gives Applebaum 10 points for the night. 8-point Panther lead, just under 7 minutes to go. Tower did a nice job scooping that foot pass up. McCormick with a nice steal. Wisely decides to take his time, and now he's got the 3. Oh. Limberio in for McCormick. I don't think Coach Holzer wanted him to take that 3 as wide open as it was. Davis dumps it off to Clutter. Clutter with his first point. Makes the St. Clair lead 6 points. Long pass. 3-pointer from Shea. Yes. This is the Shea Davis show. Another jumper by Davis. Just when you need that spark, Applebaum provides it. He's going to go to the line, try to make this a 3-point play the old-fashioned way.
Foul on number 22, Michael Tower, his third, team 8. At the line, number 11, Applebaum.
It's 25 for Davis. Applebaum perfect from the line. 5 for 5 to go with 4 buckets. Takes the St. Clair lead back to 10. Davis needs some help. Somebody not named Davis needs to score for the Big Macs. Oh, that one was almost down. He has just a beautiful stroke. He's quick. They have to give him that shot, and when they're giving him that 15, 17, 18-foot jumper, he can make it. Nice drive, nice penetration by Shea. Dumps it off to Joyce. That's 14 for Joyce. Nice night off the bench for Joyce. Double figures, 2 games in a row. A long 3-pointer by Davis. It's short, rebound to Shea, long pass to Applebaum. And he lays it in. When your big guys can run the court, that's a huge advantage. Your guard gets the rebound and your big man runs the court. 14-point St. Clair lead. Canon-Mac calls timeout. 5:16 remaining. Less than 2 minutes ago on the game clock, the Big Macs had cut the lead down to 4, 3 or 4. Now it's back up to 14. Nice 11-0 spurt here by the Panthers. Quiet night for Sirio with only 1 free throw, but Applebaum with 15 points, 5 for 5 from the free throw line. Shea close to 20, he's at 19, 5 threes. And then Joyce off the bench with a couple of threes and 4 baskets for 14 points. And Joyce has gotten those 14 points without taking many shots. He's on fire tonight. Layups, jumpers, short range, mid-range jumpers, threes. Tower inbounds the ball to Glendenning. Shea will pick him up at the top of the key. Glendenning drives with the left hand, twists back, right-handed one, kind of a floating one-hand jumper, cuts the Panther lead to 12. 5 points for Glendenning. I think you'll see some patience here from the Panthers. I don't think you'll see a 3 from anybody out there besides Shea at this point. When he has a 10-point lead in the fourth quarter, Coach Holzer likes to take the air out of the ball. Not necessarily a stall or fourth quarter, just patience. Serio front rim. Bonnet checked back in. Bonnet enjoys fighting for the ball. Possession out of St. Clair. Nice drive by Applebaum. Bonnet went for the steal, missed it. Applebaum made him pay. 14-point lead halfway through the fourth quarter. Nice running one-hander from Davis. Panthers do not have an answer for him. .12 St. Clair lead. Big Macs can't trade basket for basket. They need a couple of stops here if they want to get back into this game. Oh, no, 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 no. No, no. Relax, Pete. That was a horrible call. Serio made a nice drive, penetrated, dumped it off to Joyce, and he's going to be called for an offensive foul, and that'll be 5 for Serio. That's a play he has to make. I just don't see that foul. It's another one of those offensive fouls that you'd love to see the replay on it, because it happens so fast, and you're watching the ball, you're not watching the defender to see if he really had position or not. Great play for the Big Macs. They got one of those stops that I said they needed. Gibson goes up hard with the left hand. Can't get the shot to go, but he's going to go to the free throw line, which is exactly what you want to do when you're down by 12 points. Score with the clock not moving.
Fouls on number 15, Zach Joyce, his third, team 7.
Both teams in the 1-and-1, but this will be 2 for a shooting foul. Gibson missed 3 free throws today. Second one is also long. Foul away from the ball. Toward is a gritty player. That's the second or third foul that he's been called for away from the basket when he's nowhere away from the ball when he's nowhere near the ball. He has 4 fouls. They're leaving him in. Joyce, first one is long. Nobody can make a free throw. Panther lead remains at 12. Hagan tries to break down Applebaum. Nice little jumper. That's 9 points for Hagan. Or I'm sorry, yeah, that's 9 points for Hagan. 3 free throws and 3 baskets. We'll be shooting 2 on everything here for the rest of the way out. 10 team fouls.
Nicholas Gibson, his first, team 10. At the line, number 14, Christian Shea.
First one is short. Shea's first trip to the free throw line. Second, nice rotation, nice stroke is good. That gives Shea 20 points. It takes the Panther lead back to 11, just under 3 minutes. Long three-pointer from Glendenning. Can't get it to go. Joyce with the rebound. They're going to be pressuring in the backcourt here. Shea says, I'll take control. Joyce over to Applebaum. Reverse layup is good. And a quick timeout for Upper St. Clair. A 19-point game for Applebaum. That's a season high. Might even be a career high, I dare say, for Neal. Reed. I warned you in the first game of the season that before the season was over, I'd call Reed Neal, and I did it. But at any rate, let's a quick game reset. Possession hour belongs to Canon-Mac. St. Clair 69, Canon-Mac 56, 13-point lead, 2:36 remaining. St. Clair has 17 fouls, so the next foul will be, they'll be shooting a 1-and-1 for Canon-Mac. Canon-Mac has 10, so they're in the double bonus the rest of the way out. For the last 3 or 4 minutes, actually since the beginning of the fourth quarter, Canon-McMillan has been going into full court pressure whenever they score. Look for them to continue that. That's why it's at this point in time, it's critical for them. They need some stops. They need to get some baskets. When they get a basket, they go into that full court pressure. Panthers have broken it a little bit better the last couple of minutes, but still look a little shaky. Beautiful reverse layup on the last one by Applebaum. Glendenning picked up by Steen. Goes all the way. Strong with the left hand. I'm sorry, that wasn't Glendenning. That was, guess who? Davis again. $27 for Davis by my count.
Fouls on number 24, William Glendenning, his third. At the line is number 23, Brett McCormick.
McCormick a little quiet in terms of points tonight, but he's gotten some key rebounds and some key steals. First one is good. Takes the Panther lead back to 12. 70-58. Second, can't get it to drop. Rebound, Davis. Quick pass, tip by a Panther, but gets over to Gibson nonetheless. Boy, when you're down by 12, that's what you love. But they scored in about 4 seconds. Davis got the rebound, dribbled off to the wing. Quick, beautiful, perfect full court, almost a 3/4 length court pass. Hit Gibson on the run, and he got the layup. Exactly what you don't want to happen if you're St. Clair. And while I was dissecting that last play, McCormick's back on the free throw line. Misses the first one. Lead stays at 10. Second one also long. McCormick goes in for his own rebound. Oh, Joyce let the ball go. He thought it was going to be out off of Canon-McMillan. Here comes Davis. He breaks down Steen. Now St. Clair's called for a walk in the backcourt. A quick basket. Isolation play with Davis. Turnover. 8-point lead, 2:02 remaining. This game's not over. As I said a few times, the Big Macs won't go away. Inbound pass to Hagan. 6-point Panther lead, just under 2 minutes. They're going to play keep away. But boy, I hate to see that. You start playing that keep away and, a sloppy pass or a cross-court pass. The next thing you know, it's a turnover and a quick basket. 2 more free throws for McCormick. That one's good. 7-point Panther lead. I think someone besides Steen needs to pick up Davis. Panther lead back to 8. Davis tries to dribble through 3 people, a little out of control. You know, full credit, the kids played a great game, tried to do a little too much that time and lost his balance, and the ball went out of bounds off his foot. Shea being double teamed in the backcourt, breaks it with the dribble. Limberio over to Applebaum. Applebaum lets the man go by him. Limberio can't get it to go. His own rebound, yes.
Basket by number 40, Steve Limberio.
I didn't see what happened, but Coach Holzer is laying face down on the floor. I don't know if he slipped. Did you guys see what happened? I think he may have been getting excited and a player may have been running in the opposite direction, or maybe he slipped. You know, those expensive Italian leather shoes are slippery on this wood floor. His shirt's hanging out. Some of the Canon-Mac faithful are asking for a tee since he was outside the coaching box. At any rate, there's timeout on the court. St. Clair with a 10-point lead. .126 remaining. Limberio and Applebaum teaming up nicely on that last play last possession to keep the ball alive. Tough sledding underneath. There's a lot of bumping and pushing, and they kept fighting. Missed a shot, rebound, and finally Steve with a nice hustle play got it to go. 6 points for Steve off the bench tonight. We have Joyce, Steen, Applebaum, McCormick, and Shea for the Panthers. Glendenning, Gibson, Hagan, Davis, and Toward for the Big Macs. I think that's going to be off Hagan's head. Gibson tried to work inside on his man. He's got 10 points for the night. Nice effort for Gibson. But the rebound, Applebaum got his hand on it, and it was going out of bounds, but Hagan's head got in the way. See some full court pressure here for the Macs. You love to double team the man in the corner. That's what the press is designed to do. McCormick has to get rid of that ball faster. He knows the double team is coming. Shea triple teamed. Token effort at stealing the ball. I think the play right now is if you don't get the immediate steal, then you need to foul the player. It's been a parade to the free throw line the last 2 or 3 minutes, and I think the game's probably going to finish out that way.
Fouls on number 15, Nicholas Gibson, his second. At the line, number 14, Christian Shea.
First one is long. Second is good. Three-pointer from Hagan. Can't get it to go. Rebound McCormick. He's fouled immediately by Toward. That'll be 5 on Toward.
Fouls on number 22, Michael Toward, his fifth. At the line, number 23, Brett McCormick.
McCormick 3 for 6 from the line tonight, all here in the fourth quarter. See if he can pad that Panther lead. 5 DeLorso coming in for the Big Macs, replacing Toward, who played a tough, gritty game, but picked up his 5th foul. First one is good by McCormick. 12-point lead, 1 minute remaining. It'll take a little bit of magic from the Big Macs to pull this one out. Second short, rebound Applebaum. Brings it back out to kill some clock instead of going back up. Headsy play by the senior. And then, just as I said, a headsy play, he threw the ball away to Hagan. Hagan gets it over to Davis. 3-pointer from Glendenning. Front rim, nice rebound by Steen. Gets it to McCormick, who gets it over half court. There's that cross-court pass. Coach Hudak wouldn't like that. Nice hands by Shea.
Foul on number 15, Nicholas Gibson, his 3rd. At the line, number 23, Brett McCormick.
Guess who's at the free throw line? First one is good by McCormick. Turned my back for a second. Coach Holzer taking Shea out for the last 20 seconds. Second one is also good by McCormick. After a little bad luck there from the free throw line, he's heated up and made 5 of his last 6. Guess who? Davis. I'd like to tell you how many points Davis has, but my scoring for him has gone into another player's section on my score sheet. He's close to 30. He's put on an incredible show here for the Big Macs tonight. .11 Panther lead, under 10 seconds. I think they're just going to let the clock run out. And that's the ball game, sports fans. 78-67 Panther victory. Big section victory for the Panthers. Again, every time it looked as though the Panthers would pull away, the gritty Davis-led Big Macs would stage a bit of a comeback. Quick recap on the scoring. Applebaum, nice game tonight. 19 points for Applebaum. Joyce came in off the bench. He had a couple of threes for 6 and 4 baskets for 14. Very nice night for Christian Shea. He had 23. McCormick made a living at the free throw line in the 4th quarter when he shot 6 for 10 in the free throw, finished with 8. Steen had 1 free throw. Del Rey had 3. Limberio had a couple key baskets for 6, and Dietrich had 5. On the other side of the ledger, it was all about Davis. I believe he finished with 31. Again, glad you could join us tonight. Hope you enjoyed the broadcast. It'll be a while before we have a next taping. The next Panther home game is not till the 23rd of December. So if we tape it on the 23rd, you can tune in on Christmas Day as your opening presents to see the Panthers. Again, this is Hank Chesko with Dom Rodriguez on the camera signing off. Good night and God bless.